Today I'm going to show you guys how to get the Bast Statue in Terraria. Now, the Bast Statue is going to provide you with defense when you're fighting bosses and just in general whenever you're fighting events in the game. So what you need to do is you need to go to the desert biome and you need to pop down here. Now, this area is quite difficult, so maybe try it a few times, and if you keep getting your ass whooped, then just get some more heart crystals and come back. So what we're looking for, just keep your eye on the left side of the screen. And this is what you're going to be doing when you're doing this yourself. And as soon as you see a symbol of a Bast Statue, then you know there's one nearby, and then you go collect it. You don't even need a Spelunker potion for this. So you're just trying to kind of go down. And of course, I've already fully explored this area because this is kind of a late game character. But you're going to be doing this in the dark, obviously. And I won't have any problems with difficulty because of late game gear. But you might have late game, or you might not have late game items, and you're looking for the Bast Statues. So just be careful of all the different things. Like some of the stuff, I'll show you the Bast Statue first, and then I'll show you some of the stuff that you should watch out for. So we have the Bast Statue, defense increased by 5. And there's the Bast Statue right here. So that's brilliant. And oh, we actually have 2 Bast Statues. Okay, I've never actually seen that before. So there's a Bast Statue in the chest as well. I suppose that gives me a great opportunity to show you guys that the one that's in the chest doesn't come up as a buff. And the one that we have just looted does come up as a buff. So let me put that down there real quick. So we have the Bast Statue defense. And now we have another Bast Statue. Another really good item that you can get while you're in this biome is the Encumbering Stone, because if you're anything like me and your inventory is always full of crap, you can turn on the Encumbering Stone, and then that makes your it stops your character picking up stuff. So for example, if this healing potion is here and I don't want it, my character won't pick it up because I have the Encumbering Stone. Just make sure you right click it to make sure that you don't end up turning it on and then you miss a very rare drop. And also I'd recommend looking for the conch as well when you're in the desert biome. So a lot of people think that you need to actually have the Bast Statue wired up, but you don't. You just have to place it down and pretty much put it into any arena that you might have and just use it that way. Make sure you have it nearby, and we'll test out the radius in a moment. I did mention to you that I would show you 1 or 2 things that you should watch out for when you're in the desert biome. Number 1 is these cacti. They suck completely. It's like a boulder made out of spikes. Now, they don't do as much damage as boulders, but they will still do a lot of damage to you. So be very careful with that one. And the other thing that you really have to watch out for when you're down here, obviously all the normal enemies are going to be quite difficult too. But this particular one is very annoying, especially if you have early game gear. And that's these things here. Now, if you walk on them, you don't actually activate them. But if you hit these by accident with a pickaxe, it spawns a bunch of larvae. And those larvae do a lot of damage to people who don't have that much armor. So as you just saw there, you can activate those larvae using a weapon too. So it's not just a pickaxe that you have to watch out for. You also have to watch out for using your weapons down here. I am getting a lot of spawn of worms. What is going on here? Like they're one spawning every couple of moments. And obviously you have to be careful of the worms too. But I do have the extra 5 defense. So that's brilliant. So I'm going to pop home now. We're just going to test the radius real quick. So if I have an arena or if I have a mob farm and I have the Bast Statue with me, how far away can I go before I run out of the extra defense? It's one of the best items in the game for giving you defense at a long range. Actually, I would say the same thing about Heart Lanterns, for example. Heart Lanterns and Bast Statues tend to have very good range, whereas sometimes things like sunflowers don't. So yeah, we're pretty far away for the Bast Statue, and it's definitely helping. Let's go this side since it's a bit flatter. So I can go all the way over here, and I'm still getting the 5 defense. And let me just double check as it's working. 102 defense with the statue, and then 97 defense without the statue. So you do not need to plug it in, as I said already. And this is really good if you're ever in a farm like this and you're farming items, and there's enemies that come through walls. So could you imagine I'm in here and I'm farming a very specific item, and then something comes through the wall, and then I have 5 extra defense. Maybe I'm AFK, maybe I'm just not paying attention at that moment, and then, as I say, something comes through the wall, I have 5 extra defense, it gives me more time to survive, and then my Stardust Dragon might be able to come in and help me out. So I definitely think that the Bast Statue is something you should have in your piggy bank, or just in your inventory in general at all times, or because you can get multiple of them, have one in every single arena that you use, because they are so useful. So thank you very much for watching today's video. Let me know what you think of it, and I will see you guys in the next one.